Deoxys is a Pokémon introduced during the third generation of Pokémon, and it had different forms across those games. You couldn't change them as you can do now. Attack form is exclusive to Fire Red, Defense form is exclusive to Leaf Green, and Speed form is exclusive to Emerald, with only Ruby and Sapphire sharing its normal form. I think the reason they did it that way was because of the limitations with the technology, since it was the first Pokémon to change forms outside of battle. With the 4th generation, the Meteorite was introduced. It allowed the Deoxys to change forms in a single cartridge. I believe that this Meteorite has been around since the 1st generation. Allow me to show you my theory. When you go to the 2nd floor of the Pewter City Museum, there is a showcase with a set of 4 stones that were found in Mount Moon. It has written meteorite that fell on Mount Moon, Moonstone, indicating that they are not sure whether this is a Moonstone or not. Now let's jump to the remakes to see what it has written there. A meteorite that fell on Mount Moon. It is thought to be a Moonstone. Now we know for sure that they are not sure what this meteorite is. If we jump 3 years ahead to Gold, Silver and Crystal, we can't find any other information about these stones because the museum is closed for renovations. But if we take a look at the remakes, we can notice that they are open but they only have 1 floor. There is a showcase that says the following. The rough stone has words etched into it. This is an unidentified object found in Mount Moon. It is possibly a moon rock. So, 3 years later and they still have no idea what it is. They might not know what it is, but I do. It is the meteorite that allows the Deoxys to change form. You could say, but hey, we cannot change the Deoxys form with it. And while that is indeed true, have you ever been able to change the Deoxys form with a meteorite inside a showcase? No. In Pokémon Black and White you can change the Deoxys form at the Nacrene City Museum, but the meteorite is out in the open, so the Deoxys can interact with it, and the same thing happens with every Pokémon game afterwards. My final piece of evidence is the meteorite that you are given by Bill to take it to a rock maniac who lives in 2 Islands. Those Sevi Islands have some pretty original names. The item description says, a meteorite that fell from space onto Mount Moon long ago. It is very lumpy and hard. Do you know where you can take the Deoxys to change forms in Heart Gold and Soul Silver? It is in Route 3, which is where the entrance to Mount Moon is. Not only that, but it also confirms that the meteorite is not a moonstone, since it gives you 1 for helping him out. A bit of a speculation that I want to throw out there is that maybe the reason why the Deoxys has a different form in each game is because each version has its own meteorite. And since you had that meteorite in your bag for quite a while, that energy that resides within it remained in you. You can only get the Deoxys after you get the National Dex, so that means this bit of a story must have already transpired, and that's why the Deoxys automatically changes form depending on the cartridge you have. In the 4th generation, you couldn't cycle through all forms with a single meteorite like you can do now. You had to approach the one you wanted. Remember this, Red and Blue happened at the same time as Ruby and Sapphire, where the Deoxys was introduced. Also, remember that there are 4 Moonstones in the museum, just as there are 4 Deoxys forms, and just as there are 4 meteorites in Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold and Soul Silver. Coincidence? I don't think so. Deoxys Foreshadowed? Most likely. Empanadas? Too, please. Are you out of your freaking mind? I wouldn't doubt it. What do you guys think about this theory? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to leave a like and share this video with a friend. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't and follow me on Twitter. I'll see you guys in the next video.